Hello, my name is Mibel Pantan Anakko. My matrix number is 07DBK21F2006.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Naraman Shatin Binti Batul and my matrix number is 07DBK21F2003.
Today, my group is going to talk about which one is better. It's either study alone or study group. Okay, for our topic is it is better to studying alone or studying group. So for me, for my opinion, studying alone is better than study group. When people think of studying, most of them picture themselves being alone in their rooms or in a quiet library with full of notes, books in their table. So it is fun things to do by ourselves, but it's more like there's benefit for studying alone. Okay, for my first point of studying alone is it can minimal distraction. So when you are alone, mostly when we are studying, we can lock out ourselves in a room that there's no one there. It's only ourselves and our books there. That it can help tends to be less distraction when other than when you are studying in a group or in a public place. Okay, my next point for studying alone is personal study environment. Everyone is different, which means everyone learns differently. Some people require classical music or warm cozy place and some cup of tea and with some of snack. But some people also require complete silence and chilly room and no snack at all. Studying alone allows you to set the perfect study environment so you get the most out of studying. Studying alone also allows you to use some tactics that are most effective for your learning style. So with our own studying alone, it can help that we can have our own decision without other people's decision. So some students can learn best with flashcard, or while others learn best with their reread the chapter. Some of it will rewrite their notes with their own words. Okay, for my last point of studying alone is we can study what we need to learn. So there are so many topics that in class that you really need to work on. So when we are learn alone, like we will be able to focus on what you need, like we learn what we need to learn. So instead of studying group that you have to repeat on that you understanding, maybe studying group is better, but when in study alone you can learn what you need to learn. So instead of studying group, maybe can help others with what you understand already, but in what you didn't understand more, maybe we can study alone more than studying group. It is better to studying alone because we can learn things by ourselves without distraction or anything else that can distract your focus.
Thank you, Mabel. I agree with this statement, but I think study group is better than study alone. This is because study group is more effective than study alone. This is said because when studying in group, ideas and thoughts can be shared together. For example, when a group of students do schoolwork, everyone in the group will inevitably have different opinions and answers. So, in study group also have advantage and disadvantage. So, we must be good on controlling the situation, and we can also plan how to learn in group. So, when studying, of course, we need to choose a quiet place like library. So, the situation can help us to calm down while studying. Never choose a noisy place. It will be stressful and what we learn will not go in and it not last long. So, as you can see on the screen, this is the advantage while studying group. The first is ideas and tongue can be shared because everyone has different opinions. So it will make easier for students to complete their homework. Secondly, when studying in group, students will readily accept lessons and ask for help from smarter friends. So there will be some difficult question when completing homework. So, when studying in group, it will make it easier for students to ask each other. Next, when studying in group, also we will able to assess our level achievement of ourselves because everyone has different level of intelligence. So, when studying in group, we will know how far we achieve. Lastly, group learning also can form friendship through deep learning because we exchange opinion when completing homework, so the situation will make the friendship closer and we will get know our friends better. All benefits have their disadvantage. Not everyone will focus on their lessons when studying in a group. So, when studying in group, we will meet our friends throughout. So, this is the disadvantage when studying in group. Like we will talking to friends, especially if there is a hot story. So it will make our learning disturb and our attention to learn has gone further. Next, the disadvantage of studying group is that student will have the opportunity to imitate, especially when do work that require strong. Because some people who are lazy to think to facilitate the work, he will imitate and recopy the work of his friends. So that's the disadvantage of studying in group. Next, we go to the moral value of studying group. Moral value when studying in groups are the first, we can strengthen friendship between friends. In addition, we will more motivated when studying in groups because we can see our friends study hard. So that's just my opinion on studying group. Actually, learning in any way is not a problem as long as we have the right intention and determination in learning. So that's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, after hearing both of sides of studying alone or studying group, it can be difficult to tell which one is better. So it's in study group are so effective because they can provide a ways for students to make the notes by their own. Also, when if they are alone, they can make their own decision. So when the student hear what the voice of other people thinking, so by taking notes, they are so busy writing, it's hard for them to absorb what they hear. So by that, they can have study group also to setting out being together to how to pass off all the notes some of the group's member are. So both of the way are better with different people. Thank you.